it's Karen and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. So for today's video, as you guys saw by the title, this is going to be how I edit my Instagram photos, but this is not really how I edit my Instagram photos since my feed is not this type of photos. So long story short, this is how I edit film-inspired photos because I really love how they look. And because I don't have my own film camera, I decided to explore using different apps, different filters, and different editing methods in order to come up with these photos that I really love. So the first app that I used is RNI Films, the second one is Visco, and then the third one is Adobe Lightroom CC. So if you guys are interested on how I ended up with these photos, then just keep on watching. So the first way is through RNI Films, and for me this is the easiest way to achieve your disposable camera look. So the first thing you need to do is, of course, choose your photo. And then here in RNI Films, there are many filter categories. And the one that I used is Slide. And the filter that I chose was Kodak E200 because I really like how it looks. And by holding onto the picture for a few seconds, you can already see the before and after effects of adding the filter. And so after that, I go straight to dust. And as for the dust, I just adjusted the opacity of the dust particles, and also by clicking the dice on the left side, you can choose the style of your dust particles. And after the dust, I move on with the vignette, and I added 15. And lastly, for RNI Films, I just added grain. And then after that, I'm done. And that's it for all of the edits in RNI Film. And after editing your picture, you can go ahead and save it. And then you can copy the edits to the next picture. So moving on to the second way, which is through Visco. So personally, this is my favorite because I really think that it's very easy, yet it gives you the very disposable or film look. So the first thing you need to do is, of course, again, import your photos. So you can now click on your picture and then choose your preferred filter. And then the filter that I used was KK1, and I just adjusted it to 8.5 since I don't want it to be that strong. And so after adding my filter, I go straight to the shadows and highlights. And this step is very important since this one really gives life to the disposable look. So for my shadow, I picked the green one, and then I just adjusted it to +7. And as for my highlight, I picked the cream one, and I just adjusted it to +3. And so similarly to RNI Films, I just added grain and vignette to my photo. And then the last edit that I did in Visco was I added the skin tone, and I adjusted it to +6. And then after that, you can go ahead and save your photo as draft so that you can copy the same settings and apply it to your other pictures. And now Adobe Lightroom CC is the one that we're going to use in order to achieve our disposable look. So first you need to open it and then import your photos. So this, I would say, is the most complex editing method among the three since we're going to be touching on the curve. So you can go to light and then click curve, and then there you'll be able to find 3 colors: red, green, and blue. So you can go ahead and pick on the red one first, And if you drag it up, the shadows will be red. And so I don't know how to explain it to you guys since there is no particular measurement here in the curve part of Lightroom. So you can just go ahead and follow the edits that I'm doing. And for the green one, I just did the same thing that I did for the red one, just to balance things out. And for the blue one, if you drag it horizontally, it'll give you the yellowish tint, which is what we want. So you can go ahead and adjust that. And then just by adjusting the curve, you can already see that we already somehow achieved the film look. And then after the curve, I just went ahead and edited more light settings such as the exposure, highlights, shadows, and whites. After editing the light section, you can now go on with the color section and adjust more settings. And so I just adjusted the yellow, green, blue, and then pink. And the settings are posted on the right side of the screen. And now moving on to the last section of our Lightroom edits, which is the effects. And so there I just adjusted texture, clarity, vignette, and grain. After editing, similarly to the previous apps, you can just copy the same edits and then paste it to your other photos. And here in Lightroom, you can also make it your own preset so that the next time you'll edit, it'll be easier for you to apply the same filter. And that is how you can achieve your film or disposable look. So thank you guys for watching today's video, and I hope you guys liked it, and I hope it helped you to edit your photos. And if you have any video ideas, just leave them down below. And also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. So again, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!